his like Sherpa coat he likes to wear to the ring. Check that out, right there. You know, that's not that bad. I'm not mad at this. This fits my big head, and I got a big head. All right, it's not terrible. I would literally use this to run in or do my rucks in my hikes.
That's pretty nice.
But yeah, Darby Allin. Beanie.
Yeah, I like the beanie, Cooper Austin.
I like my beanie a little bit. It's my merch. All right, that's your last item. No, it's not. We got more coming up. We got some brawlers, guys.
What else is in the box?
2 brawlers. The crates bi-monthly, but you're still getting the same amount of brawlers. We got 2 brawlers for you, and we got AEW brawlers in here.
What's this?
Oh my God!
What is it?
The Beast Mortos.
The Beast Mortos. You know, Tony Khan told them to make that one.
Brawler. It's an AEW micro
Make it
brawler.
quickly.
You got the stats
Oh,
on
we
the back.
got a hologram one last time, right? Yeah, it glowed in the dark too.
I think his collar did-
That was pretty cool. I think the glow in the dark one was the chase version, though. I don't think it was the regular
That's
version.
badass. Beast Muertos, 5'10", 249 pounds. Toreno, Mexico. Debuted November 6, 2005. That's badass.
There we go.
I have to see this chase.
Updated and
Oh.
upgraded.
He looks more evil. Okay, here's your chase. Beast Muertos. I'm butchering his name. I'm Spanish.
The chase
Check that out.
is different
There's your
somehow.
normal one.
How's it different?
Those are cool. You're getting close-ups of these, so I don't have to take these out yet. That's badass. So he's got red mask.
Oh, that's a black mask
Colors of his gear is like
on the chase.
brown, black, yellow. chain
Nathaniel, what's
white.
up, man?
Mask is red with brown fur. This one,
maybe
the
Nathaniel.
belt's the same.
I
The tights below are red and black.
I don't know. I don't know how they would
And
do
the
that
mask,
though.
He looks more evil. He looks
They have a little bit of time, so it's a possibility.
Like devils from like Japan, like demons. But it's got white fur, black mask, red adjacent, red accent colors to his mask. This is cool. This is super cool. I like this. All right, the second one.
Oh, number 2. What is it? Jack Perry?
Finally did it. We finally gave him an updated one.
It's Jungle Jack.
Scapegoat Jack Perry.
Yep.
Representing the Elite.
I could see it. I could see it on the back of the packaging.
I'm pretty sure he's still in that. Scapegoat Jack Perry. Micro Brawler. 5'10".
Dro, what's up, Dro?
190, Los Angeles, California, November 20th, 2015 was his debut. Right there. Huh. What's that chase look like? Ooh,
Oh,
all
man, it
right.
doesn't have the hashtag.
A little different. We got gray instead of black. Jack Perry, Scapegoat. You can actually see that a little better. I just say it's
There we go.
Kind of reminds me of the Scott Hall Grave Denim line. So we got Jack Perry and some black Canadian.
It's almost time, guys. Dynamite's coming on.
Ooh,
pretty
that
soon.
Scapegoat, back, top, neck, right there.
Oh, it actually says Scapegoat on the back of the jacket. That's cool. Got some detail in these.
Says. Same thing, Scapegoat.
So the gray one, that's like what he.
Right there. All right.
Is that kind of like the color that he
Real,
first showed up in?
Scapegoat right there. Last but not least,
I think maybe that's
autographed
what's
8x10.
going on there.
right there. These are certified and signed. This
So I think
month
Soraya
is going to be
is going to WWE. I
We said
don't
this
know.
might be his last item ever with us.
I hope not. I don't find her interesting.
Absolute
I don't find her
Ricky
fun to
Starks.
watch. I
Right
think she
there.
was okay when
Right
she
in
was doing like the
Sometime in C2E2 last month. Walked
the
around.
general manager type of stuff, but other than that,
But
nah, I'm
hey,
just not.
whatever
I'm
he's
just
got,
not that
whatever he's
interested.
made. Ricky Starks autograph 8 by 10. The last item
Maybe that's the last
we
time
got
he's ever gonna
offered to
sign
us
his
by
Starks.
us, possibly.
That could be a
All
collector's
right.
piece right there.
All right, guys, that was everything from Pro Wrestling Crate. Kind of made it like a little Irish theme. Advertisement, even though there wasn't really any Irish stuff in here. Totally fine. We get it.
What?
Next crate. We're bringing back the tag teams, all right? Next crate's gonna be tag
Yeah, I
team
mean,
crate.
I've
Next
seen her
crate
do
is
some
tag
okay
team
wrestling,
7,
but
all right? There's
not
a
really
couple spoilers out
recently,
there
and
already.
I don't know.
ProWrestlingCrate.com.
Just not- I'm not
Subscribe
interested.
To your premium crate. Also, there's other tiers you can get at ProWrestlingCrate.com. Check it out. If you guys like this, you want to do your own
She's
unboxing,
probably
make
sitting
sure
on a
you're tagging
mountain of
us
money right now,
right
though.
there.
She was getting paid to do
Hashtag
basically
EW
nothing
and tag us
in
on our social
AEW.
medias. That's been it. I've been Big C Chris Castro. Make sure to follow me on my social medias. Make sure to follow Pro Wrestling Tees on our social medias. some of our
It's your
accounts,
first time watching
some of our
AEW in a
social media
while.
accounts, we have a link
How long?
in our bio. Do you see us post something like merch, like a shirt or a hat or anything? Click on that.
Yeah, maybe some stuff
give you
back
a
then,
drop-down.
Nathaniel, but I'm
All
talking
our
about
links,
recently. I just
see
don't
what we
see it
post
anymore.
and where to get it, just by clicking on the picture.
Seen
guys have a
some
great
fun
day. I'll
stuff
see
from
you,
her here or there.
I'll see you soon.
That's that. Wow, dude, I sharpened up the timing here. Our timing was immaculate. All right, it's time for Dynamite. Let's get it. Let's get over here to the reaction layout. To the React Mobile. Here we are. AEW Dynamite. The 26th of March, 2025. We're on the march towards Dynasty. Dynasty's looking like it could be another one of those pay-per-views with a lot of great matches on it. The storytelling right now is getting a bit more interesting. I like that they're focusing on other things besides the Death Riders. I think that's a good idea. Let's see what they're doing tonight, man. Especially with this
Blake Christian
whoa.
right now.
Jeez. Wow. Jeez. Think that's loud enough, AEW? They're like, Dynamite, it's time to explode your speakers. Joe Soup, what's up, man? Cursed Arrows on the YouTube. I see you. Welcome, welcome. Joe Soup. I saw you with the spaghetti. I had spaghetti today too. Hey, it's Big Rude with 3 in a row. Big Rude, welcome. Yeah, wake up, guys. Dynamite. All right, let's see if we can get this right. All right, you know what? All right, I see them already trying to mess with me. Jimmy John's is already stepping on the scene. Back with a dream. Normally, it's not like that.
And of course, with Lee Johnson at ringside, Blake Christian, Lee Johnson.
All right, let's get rid of that. You never heard of Blake Christian? He's pretty good. Here we go. Phantom King, welcome. Yankees, welcome. Let's get it. RJ, what's going on, man? Welcome. If they all turned heel, that'd be interesting. Yeah, but like, what's the reasoning behind it? Dang, look at all that pyro. Dang. Yo, Kenny's pyro was going crazy.
One of the greatest professional wrestlers of his or just about any
My goodness.
always a special thing when you get to see Kenny Omega compete. Oh, absolutely. That's not an overstatement.
Yeah, I'm glad Kenny's back too, man. I was worried.
Pioneer for sure, Schiavone. And on
Looks like Ed Sheeran. Yeah, he does. I see a little bit of it.
three-way match with Ricochet and Steve Bailey for that international championship. 1 week from Sunday, Dynasty live in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. On pay-per-view, it will be Kenny Omega putting his international championship on the line against
All right, I don't have
Ricochet
Blake
and
Christian,
Speedball.
but I do have
But right now, Omega and Blake Christian kicking off our broadcast tonight.
Hey, Kenny Omega looks as focused.
Bishop
and as
Khan, I
determined
guess.
as
I
I've
don't
ever
know.
seen him, but this is big for him.
There you go.
Somebody coming back from the
Put
illness,
Blake.
diverticulitis, didn't think
Put
he could
Bishop
wrestle
Khan.
as a champion.
I don't have Blake Christian.
He seems more focused.
Maybe I'll get him if they start using him more often, but
Tremendous shape does Omega. He's put together
I see Minecraft in the background.
See how he rocks and rolls here against Blake. Collar elbow tie up, waist lock by
Got,
Omega. Blake
what's his
Christian
name?
doing some hand fighting here.
Jason Momoa.
Undoubtedly,
Got a Roman Reigns lookalike on Dynamite.
Tonight, the biggest victory
Use Tyler Bate. Oh, that's a good
in
idea.
wrestling career.
Well, if he does that, he should just retire. I mean, it's not much fun.
Tyler Bate.
You know, for a guy in his position, I mean, you know, he gets
Good idea.
Just retire, right? Just be done.
I still have him with the title because to me he was the last actual NXT UK champion.
That left arm of Blake Christian. Now the side headlock take over.
Yeah, Cage cashed in his contract. He got choked out like a minute later. He failed to cash in.
It actually has nothing to do with that. It's all hip rotation and footwork regarding a quick side headlock.
Exclusive Ricky Starks figure on the shelves right now. How much does it cost?
Back up to a vertical position. Omega backed up to the ropes by Blake Christian.
There we go.
Shoulder tackle.
Just a shoulder lean.
And Christian, though, showing off his agility. Tony, you talked
Oh,
about
Blake Christian with a disrespect.
the fearless high flyer, Blake Christian.
Disrespectful mush to the face and a flip off. $20? Dang.
Repeated chops.
I would pay like $8 for it.
And Christian up and driven down hard.
Yeah, the final Ricky Starks. Still $8 sounds a lot better. 20's. Yeah, I can get a lot more guaranteed of a return on my investment from some other figure. Kelly with 5 bits. Woo, the first cheer of the day. Yo, Kelly, thank you, man. Get some crowns for that. You want to crown him? Crown him. Thank you, Kelly, man. You broke the streak. We were on an hour and 3 minute streak of no contributions. Thank you very much. Well, we got one contribution. We got what's in the box. We're going to be finding out what's in this box when commercial break hits. I don't even know what it is. So it's going to be a very interesting unboxing all around. Where do I think Soraya goes? I really don't care, Super Mario. I'm not interested. Hopefully home. I just don't find her interesting. Whoa, nice dive. Wow, you saw that flip? That was beautiful. He just landed straight on his feet.
Omega returned to the ring. Christian, though, not attacking with alacrity here. He is taking his time, and that could be a mistake as Omega ducks.
Boing.
Christian.
Knee to the back of the neck. Wow.
Watch out, Lee. Oof. Thanks for coming, Lee Johnson. The right hand by Omega.
Crowd is loving this. Where are they at, guys? Do you know?
This is the protestations of Lee Johnson.
Where are they?
Omega.
Enchanted Identity? Enchanted. Oh, Enchanted Entity. Thank you for following. Omega and Blake Christian. It's some guy who I wouldn't say you probably have seen him too often. If you've been watching this show, he doesn't show up very often at all. Oh my goodness. Kenny Omega's attacking the neck of Blake Christian. He's some guy who I don't think has ever won on Dynamite. He's pretty okay though. Dang. Knee to the head. Please don't get out of this. There you go. That's done. Got him. He didn't even keep his pressure on him. Wow. Was it a title match? No. When it's a title match, I normally put the title on the screen and I put fireworks in the background. St. Paul, Minnesota. Okay, thank you. Yeah, Kenny's looking good, man. His musculature is definitely looking a bit better. Oh my goodness. Yo, it's strange. A strange tip. Senor Religion. Yo, strange. Thank you for the tip, man. Hooking it up. All right, Tyler Bate, you gotta go.
I don't get a chance to wrestle every single week the way I'd like to. But when I had the chance to come out to St. Paul's, And when I promised them that, heck, I'll make it quick. Our lovely boss and fearless leader, Tony Khan, had no choice but to sign the dotted line. But it's going to be a far different story when it comes to Dynasty, because I've got not only Ricochet to contend with, but also a newcomer. Someone new to you, not so new to me.
Speedball.
Speedball, Mike Bailey.
Oh, here we go. Speedball. Hit him with the beat.
Mike Bailey, along with
Move him over here.
challenging Kenny Omega to that AEW International Championship a week from Sunday at Dynasty, live on pay-per-view. And crazy music.
That's what I said earlier, Ringmaster.
Kenny Omega. Speedball. Congratulations.
Speedball.
Thanks.
Listen, I just wanted to come out here and say you're an
Legato.
inspiration to me.
Yeah, Joe Soup. That's been a thing I've been noticing heavily recently for the last actually couple
More
of
than respect,
like year or so. These weird little 3-week builds that they give people to like try to
I admire you,
make them
as a
look like they're
wrestler,
gonna matter,
but also as
and
a
then they
person.
just disappear for a while. It's
And
not
as a
very
champion.
rewarding for a fan, you know.
Come Dynasty, even though I respect you, I won't hold anything back. I won't pull any punches. I won't hesitate for even 1 second when I get the chance to kick your head clean off and take your
Oh, we got death threats.
international championship.
He's gonna kick his head off.
So, by the sounds of it,
Oh, it's Ricochet. Ricochet's on the Tron.
As much as I would love to be there in person, to smack both of you in your faces for even thinking that you were going to leave Dynasty with my title. Fortunately for everybody involved in this situation, today is my wedding.
Oh, he's getting married?
Now, as you can see, I'm dressed for the best day of my life. That is until April 6th, when I continue to show everybody why Ricochet is out of this world.
Looks like he's out here where I'm at.
Cornball, and I beat you, former best bout machine. And I become the new international champion. Oh, it sounds good. It sounds so good. I can see it now. So go ahead, continue to argue amongst yourself about the inevitable. That being that after April 6th, Ricochet leaves Dynasty with both the girl and the gold.
whoa, not so fast, Ricochet. Not so. Hey, he's gone.
Oh, he's gone. Not so fast. Oh, he's gone.
First of all, Ricochet, I believe congratulations are in order. But really, that's going to be the only thing that I can congratulate you on when it comes to Dynasty. Because make no mistake about it, just like Ricochet said, it's not going to be about making friends. I have a cat. I don't need any more.
I have a cat.
And as good of a guy as you may be, and as big as a piece of garbage that Ricochet is, trust me, you aren't my comrade. When it comes to wrestling, there's only one thing I have time
Michael,
for.
welcome.
There's only one thing I have room for, and it's what's around my shoulder, and it's my legacy. Consider you and consider Ricochet at Dynasty just another stepping stone to solidifying my legacy. Oh, and by the way, welcome to AEW. Unfortunately, I wish I could talk a little more, but I must bid each and every single one of you people adieu. So until Dynasty, goodbye, mwah, and good night, Bayne.
Michael, welcome. Yeah, we got two Michaels. We got stereo Michaels here.
And Ricochet for the AEW International Championship. 1 week from Sunday at Dynasty live on pay-per-view.
Yeah, production issues are not a new thing around these parts, man. they definitely have areas of opportunity when it comes to tightening up the presentation.
Chris Jericho, he was looking to embarrass Bandito using that mask of Bandito's brother Gravity.
Yeah, but Bandito got the last laugh.
Jericho wearing the gravity masks.
Take a look at that.
Bandito taking the mask back from Jericho. And Jericho obviously frustrated and even taunted by this child on ringside. Let's hear from the learning tree.
Chris Jericho's face when the kid flipped him off.
Sunday on Collision, I had Gravity's mask taken from me. Or should I say taken from us? But that's
Here we go.
Because I think it's time for all the masks to be removed. It's time to discuss some ugly truths that need to be addressed. Like the fact that you two have been under the branches of the learning tree for far too long without using the wisdom that I bestowed upon you. I need to ask you why I have to keep telling you time and time again to prove yourselves. I'm sick of asking. You need to think if it's worthy for you to still be with Chris Jericho. If you think that, then you need to make some drastic changes.
Drastic
And go prove
changes.
yourself to me. Once again, for the last time. Prove it!
How are they gonna prove it to him though?
And Bandito, you got your brother's mask back. Congratulations. But it's not Gravity's mask that I want.
Who's Kanji?
It's yours.
Who's that?
I want you to feel the humiliation and the disgrace that your brother felt when I tore his mask off in front of your family.
By winning, yeah,
And why
that probably
did you
helped.
put up your mask?
Ryan, welcome.
I know you want to be the Ring of Honor champion once again. So how about my title versus your mask at Dynasty? Bandito,
Dang,
is
mask
it
versus
worth
title.
Risking the humiliation? Is it worth risking the disgrace? Is it worth making your mother cry again when you lose your mask? Is it worth it? I think it is. See you at Dynasty.
Wow, a huge challenge. thrown out by
Mask
Chris
versus
Jericho.
title. Okay,
It's so important in the lucha libre culture. It's
I'm down with that.
identity. And to have to
Put some stakes on the line. USDA certified.
go in the Ring of Honor World Championship, that is
Here we go. We're getting to see if MJF is joining the Hurt Syndicate or not.
Taz, the last time
Bam, 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 bam. Joe's space. What's up, man?
he was given a pretty compelling offer.
Let's find out.
Form of that business card, and that business card he's
We're in a
carrying,
pink suit.
I believe it just slipped into his pocket.
It's Tails.
My music, cut my music.
Oh, somebody made a cool poster of the Hurt Syndicate with MJF involved, included.
Much like Michael Jackson's legacy is far more important than that talentless hack named Prince.
Ooh, uh-oh. It's heat time. Cheap heat, any heat.
My words are far more important than everybody watching on their cheap TV sets in their trailer park at home, and it's damn sure more important than each and every single one of yours.
Yeah, it was a cool looking poster that guy made.
So let's play a game. Okay, Minnesota? We're gonna shut the hell up. You think we can pull that off? That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Not too bright here. Now, MVP, I have been looking at this card for 2 weeks straight. and I would like us to have a little chit-chat here in the ring tonight so I can give you my answer. MVP, come on out here, boss. Let's talk.
Let's get it.
Wow, MJF not doing this thing privately. He wants to.
Oh, it's time.
The world with MVP. Let's see how this thing evolves. I can tell you this. Yeah.
Oh, it's time.
MJF says yes.
Here he comes.
I think MVP will come to regret
Hey, radio's on the YouTube.
with the devil.
14 likes. Nice. Thank you, everybody who's hit like on the YouTube so far.
Literally everyone that he's been affiliated
No, I know. And MVP he's not a dumb guy. I know MVP a very long time. He's a very intelligent man.
The crowd's already singing it. It's not even to that part yet.
He's been around a very successful people. I don't know if MJF's gonna be able to work him. That's my point.
Yeah, I mean, you have to wonder what's MVP's angle on this.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
MVP's like, yes, we do.
Well, he's already dominating the tag team scene.
Yeah, I hope he joins, Richard. I don't know, Super Mario. I don't think so. We've seen him wrestle recently. I don't know what makes you think that.
I don't know if it's St. Paul. I don't know if it's Minneapolis. I don't know if it's MVP. If it's they hurt
There's one
people.
thing we can all agree on. It's that MVP, you, my friend, are a legend in the sport of professional wrestling. And by the way, I gotta say, is that a new cane, man? It's gorgeous. I mean, can we talk about that cane real quick? Gorgeous cane. Now,
Retweet that tweet. Radio knows.
I gotta tell you, after everything that transpired between me and Adam Cole, I made a promise to myself that I would never do friends in this sport again. And I've known you a very long time, Montel, and if there's one thing I've grown to learn about you is that when you clock in, you don't do friends either. You do business. Now, I have been looking at this card for an awfully long time, and I've made a decision. And my decision is, I'd like to be in the business of hurting people.
Yeah, yes, dude, yes. Finally, dude, shake his hand. Shake his hand. Shake his hand. Shake his hand. Come on, please do it. Don't do anything weird. Oh, no, what? Wait a minute. No. Uh-oh, here comes Shell TB and Bobby Lashley. Super Smash Bros. Super Hurt Bros. Shell TB. Dude, this is the best thing right here. I love it.
Better be careful right about now. Maybe step out of the ring, and I'm not sure what's about to go down here. I don't know if there's two dangerous guys coming in this ring here.
This is celebration.
Better look out, MJF. This could go sideways real quick.
Celebratory face.
Donovan, welcome. Joe Soup's got all the emotes. Look at this. Oh, okay, Super Mario. That's unfortunate, but thank you for the info. He said, "Give me the card." Look at Bobby Lashley. He's popping out of this jacket. He's gonna tear it up. Bobby Lashley gonna tear it up? Don't tear up the card. He tore it in half, and then tore it in fourths, and then tore it in eighths. Oh, he's got his fist to MJF's face. We're cool? Are we cool? Bobby Lashley does not like him. Why? What the heck's going on?
It would appear that the Hurt Syndicate not completely aligned with the vision of their future.
Yeah, that look that Lashley gave MJF. I know Lashley long time, man. That's a badass look he gave him.
Yeah, he did give him a bad look.
Benjamin shake his head
Wow.
as well when Lashley turned to him.
Dang. Bobby Lashley just tore up the the card and what's going on? Oh, it's the learning tree. Well, it's the two members that are supposed to prove something.
Hurt people do in fact hurt people. But don't worry, we ain't out here to join your little group therapy session. We got real business to attend to.
Oh, really? What business is that?
Get your little bitch on her leash and let's let the men talk.
Oh.
I see you guys standing in the ring with them tag team titles, but I don't see a challenger. Now let me neither.
Yeah, Bobby is a beast.
Let me tell you something, MVP, okay? You want to run your mouth, huh? You want to come out here with your cane and your little business cards? I can't tell if you're American Psycho or if you're Iceberg Slim. Are you a pimp or are you a businessman?
I'm a little bit of both, and I'm about to make my boys make both of you our bitches. Keep running.
Ooh.
All I see is a chump, and you, my friend, are the MVP. You're the MVP of being their bitch.
I think we already established who the bitch was. But since you want to continue to go on it.
Hold on. I see them standing in the ring with the tag team titles. Let me remind you, I was once a tag team champion, and I was never pinned, and I was never submitted for those titles. My partner got pinned by Sting, and then Sting ran off and retired before ever granting a rematch.
Dang. Uh-oh. He's got a point here.
How about this? We need to prove ourselves to Chris Jericho. I'm going to take my rematch, and we are going to take those titles.
MVP's laughing.
Tell you what, since you and your little girlfriend want a title shot, I'll give you an opportunity. Why don't you guys actually win a match? Well, we give you an opportunity.
Kelly was right. They got to win. Dang, they got punked out, man. Big Bill tried, but it's just too much, man. It's too potent. Dang. They got to win a match. I wonder if they're going to have a match tonight. Brian Keith and Big Bill. I wonder if they're going to actually have a match tonight to prove themselves. It's commercial time, which means it's time to find out what's in the box. What's in the bag. This exciting episode. Exciting episode of What's in the Bag. Let's try to find out without cutting ourselves. That would not be a good thing to find out. What's in the bag? My own blood. No, I hope not. There we go. Knife is so sharp. Let's find out what's in the bag. Another exciting episode of our favorite show. Oh, let me actually play it. Oh, you can't even hear it. Hang on. Turn it up. Another exciting episode of
Show you with the box. Who's in the box?
What's in the box? What's in the effing box? Let's find out. Does it have my address on it inside? Let me find out. No, I don't see my address on it on the inside. Okay. Let's find out what it is. What could it be now? It is. Oh, wait a minute. It's gloves. What kind of gloves? And some stickers? What are these, stickers? Gloves and stickers. For any problem with the product, please contact us. Are these stickers? Oh, this is a backing. Oh, it was on here. I see. There's these things where the gloves were on there, but they slipped out. What? Oh, it comes with a free trial. Okay. Might be using that. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Look at the texture on these. These are awesome. Look at that. Okay, let me try this on. Wow, the quality is just incredible. Ooh. Look at the quality. Wow. Look at that. These are fresh. Let me put on the other one. Got some cool gloves. Weightlifting gloves. Did they give me 2 lefts? They did. They gave me 2 lefts. Am I supposed to put this one on backwards? They gave me 2 left gloves. They gave me 2 lefts. They didn't give me a right glove. Yeah, see? They gave me a left and another left. They gave me 2 left gloves. You think that would be something that they would check out? Oh,
Toni
man,
Storm,
these are
Thunder
so cool,
Rosa,
too.
guys, tonight's main event, you two will be teaming up for the first time in 3
guess I can lift
years.
with one
Taking on
arm.
the team of Penelope Ford and Toni, your challenger,
I love
Dynasty,
these gloves,
Megan
but I
Bayne.
wish I had
yes,
one
I
of
remember it
each.
well. We were so young, so unafraid.
Oh, that's so loud.
No, everything has changed.
Very loud.
You have changed. I mean, you have a butler. And
Dude, I love them.
last time we worked together,
But I need it to be both gloves. They sent me both of them as the left glove.
no mistake, because I want what I
They smell nice too.
Enough of this gay banter. Megan Bayne, Penelope Ford. You two slop tarts are about to get double teamed like you never dreamed.
And yes, and tonight, the games are over. Tonight, we fight.
Dude, I love them, Radio, but it's unfortunate they messed up.
Oh, dude, it's thunderstorm.
Not anymore. Strap yourself in, girls. You're in for a bumpy
Thunderstorm. My 2 left feet. My 2 left hands. The gritty urban story. Dude, these are awesome gloves, though. Super awesome gloves. Yeah, see what they say about if they messed up, like what they would normally do if they send 2 of the same gloves. Well, we got it on film. Fresh out of the bag. So at least we have visual evidence that it happened. Dude, I love them so much, man. Thank you so much, Radio. Do you have these? Do you have these gloves? Yeah, exactly, Phantom King. Finally, somebody actually accepts an invitation to a crew, and then it somehow just doesn't work out. It's like they just never want to let things happen. Oh my goodness, yo, crazy. Yo, crazy with all the bits. Oh, you do have those. Nice, man. Super cool gloves. The left one felt great.
Another man that won't soon forget Revolution has how Fletcher battled Will Ospreay in that incredible steel cage.
That was so funny.
It was career-shortening type of.
Ah, you have those. Nice, Radio.
When we were in Los Angeles, man, in that cage, it was wicked.
You probably got a left one and a right one. Can I order 2 right pairs? Richard. Crazy. Welcome, man. Thank you for the 33 bits. Oh, yeah, man. Thank you. If you guys appreciate the show, please consider chipping in however you can. Bits are welcome. Tips are very welcome. Subscriptions are welcome. Becoming a member on YouTube is welcome. Super chats on YouTube are welcome.
Don Callis is here. Leave my stuff alone, you.
Hey, there's a fake Don Callis in the crowd. It's Ron Malice. Thank you so much, Radio. Thank you for the awesome gloves.
Oh, wait a second, Fletcher. That was smart. Like it or not,
It's
that was
Brody
a good
King.
job by Kyle. Fans, the best-selling video game of all
Dang,
time is
stomped
now
in the
a
corner.
live-action film. A Minecraft movie is sure to be one of the biggest events of the year.
This is a scream match. Whoever loses can never scream again. You hit the like. Thank you, Donovan. Kyle Fletcher will become a major star in wrestling. I hope so, Terry. I don't like the stop-start situation. I think they had him super hot, and then they cooled him off for some reason. Hopefully, stop-start booking doesn't keep him in a standstill type of situation for the rest of his career.
Fletcher. I get hit with a telephone pole, man. God. Giant. And now big elbow strikes, rattling the jaw of Fletcher. As Don Callis, I'm surprised, not joining us here at the desk, but
Thank God for small favors.
yeah, no, that's fine.
Can't stand him. Oh, he's the worst.
Connie Jones. But right now, the big man's in control.
What's this fight for?
Fletcher.
Just for people to fight.
Brody's not rushing to get Fletcher back.
Fletcher should have won a couple times. Fletcher should have won the international title. He should have won the he should have won the Continental Classic. He should have won at Revolution. Like there's just a couple of things where it's just been they've had the opportunity to strike while the iron's hot and kind of lost it. He's doing the Angel Garza thing.
Fletcher heaving for breath there.
Fake Don Callis should be a stunt double. Yeah, would that be cool if he was like a plant? If he was in the crowd on purpose?
Two chops to the chest of Brody King. He barely budged. One chop from Brody King, and Fletcher goes down.
Nope, no screaming.
Play the chop game.
Never again. If you lose the match, you can never scream again. That's what's on the line.
Accelerates. Using that high kick, and now Brody down to a knee. Smart, very effective strategy.
Got a really tight necklace on. He's got like a choker chain.
Generating extra leverage, coming off that bottom rope, delivering those stomps onto the neck, the head of Brody King.
Taz, that was a good call with the leg, and now
I like his gear. It's like nice red and gold gear that he's wearing.
Got to keep the pressure on
Fletcher's wearing.
Brody King for sure. You got to. Hammer throw blocked by Brody. Swinging a miss. Fletcher. The boot was up.
Jeez, man. Clobbering clothesline over the top rope. Fletcher on the outside now. Just laying there. Yeah, stop-start booking is what I'm worried about with him. I think he's got what it takes. I don't think it's going to be his fault if his career doesn't keep things going.
Face, but I mean that right there is definitely a concerned face. You know what I mean? Excalibur.
Oh my God. RDF. That's one of the lines, man. Whoa!
Dang.
Oh my God.
Brody King high five in the crowd. Oh my goodness, he's standing on the chest and stomach of Fletcher on the outside. Ouch.
Brody King not concerned at all with Don Callis. And you see, Don's almost ready to go to the concession stand.
Yeah, we'll see.
He goes to the gas station.
Only time will tell.
Once again introduced to the barricade, Brody King.
Dang, dude.
This is an ass-kicking guy.
Yeah. Brody King slapped his chest so hard that he just flew over the barricade. Fletcher is out of the ring area. There's just 3 empty seats that he happened to land in. And another one. Dang.
Kyle Fletcher in a very, very bad way right now.
Brody King just tenderizing the chest of Kyle Fletcher here. Yeah, this has to hurt. Viciousness. Uh-oh. Suplex back into the ring area. Brody King is just stalking his prey, taking him apart. Yo, it's Strange. Strange with $2. You got your rules and your religion, all designed to keep you safe. It's funny you should tip $2 because this guy Fletcher kind of reminds me of Randy Orton. Thank you, Strange. Thank you for the tip, man. Strange is taking over. Look, Strange is on top of the TV and on top of the tree now. Welcome back to AEW Dynamite.
Streaming on Max moments ago, Tony. Kyle Fletcher turned this match.
He'll be on Ospreay's level? Maybe not, though, man. And maybe by the time he actually does win something big, it'll be at like a colder period. I wouldn't say he's gonna be Ospreay level, dude. Ospreay's got a lot more notoriety, a lot more fame. Even before he came here, Ospreay was ahead of where Fletcher's at today, you know. So I wouldn't be too sure, man. It's not just up to him. If he's always seen as like a second or third choice, then he's gonna get booked that way for the remainder of his career, or remainder of his career here. So it's not just up to him, man. We've seen what's happened with him already. When he was hot, still wasn't time for him. So I wouldn't be so sure. I'm not saying it can't happen, but I wouldn't be like saying that it's obviously going to happen. We'll have to see, man. We'll have to see if anything changes, because something would have to change for it to get there. He's already been like ultra hot here, and they still didn't pull the trigger.
Athletes will do something like that. I mean, great athletes will bounce back.
Absolutely. And fans, Dynasty is live on pay-per-view 1 week from Sunday.
1 week from Sunday, Dynasty. But like I said, time will tell. None of us have a crystal ball.
And those a backdrop from the guy to height the size of King. That's a really
If they book Brody correctly, it could be a big guy like the Undertaker. Hey, never say never, but sounds kind of lofty. Does he have a barbed wire belt on, or is that part of his outfit?
Let's take another look at this here, Shivani. Wow, look at this. It's amazing a guy like Brody, what he will put his body through. I mean, Taz, as we've seen, he could just stand in the ring and slug, but he's willing to go out.
Oh, it's just part of his shorts. I thought he actually had like a golden barbed wire around his waist. That looked dangerous. Yeah, we'll have to see, man. Viking Raiders? I wouldn't wish that on him, man. Viking Raiders are like I would say, possibly the most stop-start book tag team of modern history. Maybe if they added him, they'd actually care. Randy Orton, exactly. You see what I'm saying? Like, he's got what it takes, man. I like Fletcher. It's just, like I said, something's gonna have to shake loose for him to really level up on this fight card. And like I said, once it happens, is it gonna be at like the right time in his career with the right momentum, the level of hype he's got behind him, the level of notoriety and people talking about him and stuff, and then he hits it? Or is it going to be one of these situations where they pull the trigger way after he's reached that pinnacle, and then he like wins something meaningful, but he's all the way down here and it doesn't really spark his career in a positive light? Will it be something like that? Because we've seen that happen many times here, where they just pull the trigger a little too late, and it's like they're already on the way down by the time they actually put something on him. That's why I'm saying it's not just going to be up to him. Nice elbow drop. Wow. What a beautiful elbow drop by Fletcher. Yeah, the Viking Raiders, dude. I like them, but it's just the way they've been booked has been so just... Every time I see them with those titles, I'm like, oh yeah. Yeah, I don't even know if jumping ship will help, Terry. I just think that it's gonna take something here. They're gonna have to pull the trigger at the right time with him. I don't think being anywhere else is gonna be the right move either.
Yeah, that was just a desperation throw.
I think he's got an ultimate, the ultimate possibility right here. It's just he has to be seen as the first choice and not like third place or fourth place or whatever. Ooh. There we are on the apron, teetering on the edge of glory. Or the edge of gory. It could be the edge of gory. Yeah, Daniel Garcia. The list goes on, man. Dang, dude.
Man, this is crazy. And again, it just shows you what type of action that we bring you each and every Wednesday night. I mean,
But that's the beauty of wrestling is like when they do it right and they hit right when everything's perfectly on time. It's like one of the best forms of entertainment to me. But it also shows how hard it is that it doesn't just happen all the time. If it was as easy as it sounds, then everybody would do it. And there'd be superstars in every company, and every company would be red hot. It's not easy, man. All kinds of things need to come together at the right time and the right place and the right people involved and the right story, the right everything.
He was complaining to the referee about the violence inflicted by Brody King on Kyle Fletcher. And now,
I wonder why Don Callis is not on commentary here. He's just standing next to the commentary table.
Brody understandably slow to move, and Fletcher.
Is there a split up within the learning tree? I don't know. Definitely having some issues.
Look at this. My worst nightmares come true. There's a Don Callis behind us as well.
Just now noticing that.
8 counts. Both men down on the outside.
Brody first to his
Brody
feet.
rolling back in.
Makes it to the ring. Counted out. It's at 9. Up to
9.
Fletcher.
Fletcher rolls in just at the count of 10. You have your TV on the match. Nice, man. That's the idea of this. This is a watch along.
He got rammed hard on that apron. He was able to have the wherewithal to get in the ring before the 10.
This is a hard-fought matchup right here. What do I think of Cope?
Seeing if the lights are still on.
Yeah. He's not my favorite right now. I have liked him a lot before, but I don't know.
Yeah, there was some incredible things that went on last week.
There's just something that rubs me wrong about him recently. Like the last year or so, I just have not really, well, not outside of his injury, because I know he's been injured for a while, but even before that, I was just kind of like, whatever, dude.
Fletcher's barely, well, he's not on 2 feet. He was for a moment.
I have enjoyed him before, but it's just, I'm not enjoying him very much.
Absorb many more uncontested shots like that. You see Brody, he's saying, bring it more, bring it, bring it. He wants to fight.
Dang. Center of the ring. Here we go. Bouye spot.
Again, a single shot from Brody.
But Fletcher just gets leveled by one shot. I think there has to be a reunion. I'm not interested in that either. But you're probably right.
The battle between Brody King and Kyle Fletcher continues. It is now just devolved into a slugfest in the center of the ring, Tony.
Yeah, absolutely it has. And then Kyle Fletcher just hanging in there with this big slugger, too.
This is not smart of Fletcher to go toe-to-toe with Brody like this. It's like he's losing every exchange, but he's choosing to go face-to-face, toe-to-toe with this guy. Not the smartest decision. You would think Don Callis would be over here telling him, hey, stop doing that. Why are you going... Why are you running head first into a brick wall over and over again?
After Revolution earlier this month, but kick to the knee. Smart. Very smart.
Kick to the back of the head.
Back to the head goes Kyle
What's
Fletcher.
this?
Fletcher. Oh, wow. Fletcher. Oh, wow. Very impressive.
Tombstone? Dang. Yo, he's that strong. He got up to his tippy toes. Dang. Brody still kicked out of the stalling tippy toes tombstone.
he's also been put through hell, but look, good power there by Fletcher for sure. But this was an awesome
What's it gonna take, man?
Not enough to get Big King, man. Yeah, impressive show of strength by Kyle Fletcher, getting the big man Brody King inverted quite like that. Brody.
Yeah, that looked like a 3.
Fletcher. Yeah, if I'm Fletcher, I'm sticking to strikes. I mean, I'm armchair quarterbacking from a desk here, but I would stick to strikes.
I think they'll win tag team gold. I understand why people want that, but I just it sounds like I don't know how they would get back together after what they've been through here. Like, what would bring them back together in a way where they could be like believably on the same side and actually trusting each other again? I don't know, man. I guess we'll see. There's Don Callis. Oh, that's what's up. Mark Davis. He pulled Fletcher out of the way of the cannonball that was coming in. Ooh, slap your chin. Let's begin. Going up top. Was this a half an hour match? Is there a time limit on this? Seems like they've been wrestling for quite some time here.
He gouged the eyes of Brody King. The referee didn't see it because he was arguing with Davis, and now Fletcher, after the
Dang,
kick,
back to back, the ref didn't see it spots.
Up in the corner, and Kyle Fletcher, the turnbuckle brainbuster. Oh my God!
Hey, hit him with it. Turnbuckle brainbuster for the win. Hey. Wow. Fletcher wins. It took two ref distractions within the same, 30 seconds. Always an excuse, dude. It's like they can't give anybody a straight-up loss at all here. They're so scared that somebody's going to look a little weaker, and it just makes everybody look very even. Like, nobody stands out when you book like that. I wish they would have the bravery to actually crack a few eggs here every now and then.
And that's directed traffic with Mark Davis, a man who was knocked out momentarily.
Why are they beating him up after the match when he lost the match? The post-match beatdown normally is saved for if the plucky underdog or the babyface gets a win on the bad guy, and then his friends come in and beat him up for winning. He won the match and he beat him up. What? Why? Oh, it's so Hobbs can get the. Oh God, dude. Oh. This is what they did. They did this twice on an episode of Collision a week ago. Not this most recent Collision, but the one before that. They did this exact same spot with Powerhouse Hobbs twice in one night 2 Saturdays ago. It's like they don't know anything else besides we're going to save you, I'm running in. That's how you get between matches now. It's and this is the third time within 2 weeks that he's done it. It's lazy, dude. It's extremely lazy. It's like when you play WWE 2K and you can choose what's gonna happen in the match, and you could choose run in. This guy's gonna run in, and it's just you have a drop down menu of different things that you can do. It's not even a drop-down menu. It's just a menu. But it's that's how they're booking here with Powerhouse Hobbs. It's as soon as Powerhouse Hobbs is involved, it's they have a drop-down menu of things that they can do, and there's only 3 things on it. And that's storytelling. This is what's supposed to make people get back into Powerhouse Hobbs. why not actually come up with something interesting for this guy? He's obviously a crowd favorite. He obviously is built like a powerhouse, like an absolute unit. As we've seen, he's okay in the ring. I wouldn't say that he's like the most elite wrestler they have here, but what he lacks in that field, he makes up for in other ways and other things, and plus the crowd's already into him. But he just is stuck in this back burner spot where it's like, oh, he's gonna run in and fight somebody again. It's like, do something with him, man. If you're gonna have him on my TV screen multiple times a week in multiple segments, do something interesting with those segments. Don't just replay the same run in and save people thing. He did the same thing with who was it? Gosh, man, I can't even remember. I think it was the Outrunners. I think it was the Outrunners on Collision. If you're gonna book somebody for multiple segments, multiple things to do, and multiple times in 1 week, have something interesting for them to do. It's like the same thing that I had a problem with this week with John Cena. How it's like we saw John Cena again. He just turned heel, and what did he do? He came out and just delivered pretty much the same type of promo. It's like, just strike while the iron's hot and do something interesting, please. If you're gonna have the guy out here for 20 minutes, a half an hour, or whatever, utilize that time for something interesting, or just don't have him out here. Yeah, exactly. If you have everybody 50-50 booked, and then the only thing that separates them is 2 interferences in 30 seconds, and then what are you proving there? You're just proving that, oh, they're both so elite that nobody would have won if it wasn't for that. If it wasn't for those 2 back-to-back the ref didn't see it spots. Just crack a few eggs sometimes, man. Figure out who you're gonna push for the next like 3 or 4 months, and let them beat people you're not gonna use like that, and then you can build those people back up later on. You're not going to use everybody at the same time, so crack a few eggs, man. People can take losses, and they'll come back later on, and you can rebuild those people who took the losses for you. It's not even like there's records anymore. There's no rankings or anything. So what are you protecting people from?
They're ready to start the match right now. Let's go. Christopher Daniels out there, of course. You see security. I hope Davis gaps him from ear to ear. There you go. That's it. Davis.
Here we go.
Get Daniels too. And look at this, Hobbs. Yeah, Hobbs is out of control. Hobbs is out of control.
It's gonna be a fight or no? Oh yeah, it is. Okay.
Man, our second straight heavy hitter match, and you've got 2 brutes in there right now.
Meat. So I have Mark Davis. Let me see. I have Mark Briscoe. I should probably get Mark Davis sometime. All right, if Mark Davis wins this match, then I'll get a picture of him. Oh, you know who I could put? I could put
I don't agree with that at all. He is
here.
Big, strong, and tough as Mark Davis, but I don't think he's
I'll
bigger,
put
stronger and tougher.
I'll put Joe Coffey.
Well, you're an expert on how big these guys are and how tough they are. It's an opinion, you dumbass. Last time you were in a wrestling ring, Shivani. An opinion.
Von Wagner.
A couple times, and I could chime in.
Huh. I like Von Wagner.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, yeah,
He definitely had some work to do, but I like him.
Just because someone's big, I've beaten many big guys. You called it, Don Callis.
Give him his book back. Yeah, that was kind of fun. The Book of Hobbs.
I'm a retired man. Please stop. I'm watching these 2 great athletes battle. Davis. I'll get in there with you, though, Don. How about we do that? Yeah. Davis dropping Hobbs down to the floor and.
If you're not with Brian Cage, you're doing the run spot. Oh, that's who it was. WB, that's who it was. So the first time it was Brian Cage and them, and then the second time it was like the Outrunners. I remember Brian Cage and the Lance Archer. That was the other people that they kept doing that run-in stuff with. You just reminded me, yeah.
Even though Davis is deceivingly quick.
Both these guys are dressed like they're on a tag team together.
Nice power slam. Did everything for Hobbs. He's an ingrate.
Uh-oh. Hobbs is taking the straps down. You hit the like, Dre. Thank you, man.
He tried to get money out of you, and you're cheap. You're a cheap guy.
Pay people not to work, Taz.
You're cheap. You've always been cheap. As Hobbs, repeated shots in the corner. And
Oh.
first, no. Davis.
What was that? Yeah, Hobbs is kind of sloppy in the ring. Like I said, he's what he lacks in like wrestling prowess, he makes up for it with his physique and just like how likable he is. Now, if he could tighten up the wrestling, that'd be awesome. Dang, he got him. Dang, that's it? Wow. Yeah, it reminds me of Wardlow as well. I miss Wardlow. Hobbs wins. See, the crowd still cheers for this guy. He's still got a glimmer of like fan love and interaction, but it's just, imagine how much he'd have if they kept consistent with him and gave him something to do. Yep, he doesn't get a picture. Where is Wardlow? I don't know. He's in the back eating some protein. That guy almost got left hanging. Yeah, cutting Wardlow's hair was a weird choice, man. That guy looked like a comic book character before that.
And now let's hear from Lexi Nair.
After that, he kind of looked like the overly strong dude who works at like Home Depot or something.
We've seen a big shift in you as of late. You went face to face with Christian Cage, and then you costed Cope the world title match. What exactly is going on with you?
Here we go.
I'm starting to understand it now, Lexi.
It's Nick Wayne.
Things are starting to make sense to me as to why Christian Cage did what he did at Revolution. But I'm going to wait to speak my thoughts until I'm with him face to face.
When will that be? Next week? Oh, God.
That just goes to show you what happens when everybody's on the same page. And how to properly...
Jim Bro Wardlow.
I repeat, properly execute a plan.
And nobody left with him. Oh, now they did. What a clunky outro. What? Okay. They do this to Mercedes a lot of the time. Like, they'll leave her on the screen just standing there after she said what she's supposed to say. And then it's just awkward. She's like, and that's what happens when you mess with money. And then they go over to the announce table. What crazy words for money? Ladies and gentlemen, do you know what that means? They do that to her a lot, like almost like it's like a inside joke. How they used to do to similar to how they used to do Cody, when Cody would come out and they'd hit his pyro and then he'd go like this, and then the pyro wouldn't go off for a second, and then they'd hit it later and he'd just laugh like, they did it to me again. I swear they had an inside joke where they were just razzing Cody Rhodes on his pyro. Oh man, if Mercedes ever files bankruptcy, that'd be like, I don't see how. How could she? Do we still score it? When I don't stream during Collision, I just score it myself. So you don't have to worry about it. If we're live during it, then you score it. If we're not, then I just score it myself. I'll tell you that this last week's festivities, or whatever you want to call them, were not newsworthy in the slightest. It was the most important thing that could have happened on the Collision show turned out to be a tie. It was Adam Cole and Dana Garcia, and then the rest of it was just the average Collision stuff. Just very, very tertiary, almost like You know, in a video game, when you get like the main quest and then you get those like side quests that'll help you with the main quest by leveling you up, and then there's those other quests where it's just like go and gather things and it'll put a little bit more money in your like satchel or whatever. It's like Collision is that quest where it's adding to your satchel, but it's not adding to the story or helping you along with the story at all. It's like Harley Graham and just stacking wins on hologram and just wacky stuff for Jericho. And yeah, is my team in? I don't have a team. Hey, it's Hangman. Oh, it's Swerve.
Don't you dare try it. I will freaking end you. Don't you play with me. You know what I'm freaking capable of. You know what I'm capable of. We don't got time for this. Don't you play with me.
It's Swerve.
Wow, Twin Cities, Minneapolis, St. Paul, very special Hangman Adam Page. That's where he won his first AEW World Championship. He has designs on another reign as champion, but so does the #1 contender, Swerve Strickland.
Let's go.
John Moxley.
Heel Cowboy. I think him as like a, what's it called, an anti-hero? I think it works. I think straight up heel Hangman is a little bit iffy, but I like him.
It was kind of surprising ending, so we tried to get to the bottom of it and talk to all parties today.
The fake Don Callis is throwing me off. What do I think about MJF? How so? What do you mean?
And go a lot deeper than what we have seen on camera. You three are basically next door neighbors. Cope, you've been responsible for some of the biggest.
It's rated FTR.
That being said, what happened last
Tony, I think I should interrupt real quick. I'm sorry. I apologize for that. I feel that I need to address the elephant in the room. Last week, I allowed my emotions to get the better of me, and I owe Adam, and not just Adam, I owe Cash as well, an apology for what happened. I felt that FTR took a break from our goal, our focus, which has always been the AEW World Tag Team Championship. We took a break for 4 months off of that to help you realize your goal of being AEW World Heavyweight Champion. And after 2 tries, it didn't happen, and it just kind of,
One shot. Welcome. Thank you for following.
Just the way you position that, man. Like you
What's Don Callis doing in the crowd? It's not really him. It's a fan dressed as him.
No. I came back to try and help you against Moxley and the Death Riders. They put
yeah, it's not natural. I wish he'd just act normal. I see what you mean there.
No. I'm just saying, like, that's why I'm apologizing. I let my emotions get the better of me. That's why I prefaced it that way. I apologize to you. I know it wasn't your intention. I just felt that we took our eye off of the prize, and for 4 months we were directionless and had nothing to do.
I think honestly, no offense, I think we've all let our emotions get the better of us recently, and I cannot watch you two fight like this, and I can't be caught in the middle of it.
That's why
everybody knows that you're my best friend. We've been side by side for the past 11 years, and everything we've accomplished. But I don't know if people know as much about
everybody knows
Adam, what he's done for me, and the fact that without either one of you guys, I have nothing. Like when I was struggling and I had nowhere to live, and I'm sleeping in my car, he gave me a place to live, and he gave me a place to live without worry, so I could pursue all this. And he gave me chance after chance, and helped me with these opportunities. And without either one of you guys, I don't have this. I'm not where I'm at right now, and I want my 2 best friends, and I want myself to all be on the same page together.
That's why I'm apologizing. That's why I'm saying I'm sorry. I took it too far last week. I do apologize, but I do think now that we've allowed Adam to realize his goals, and we've assisted him on his goals. I think it's time for you and I to go after the Hurt Syndicate. It's a Hurt Syndicate, the AEW World Tag Team Championship.
Let me stop you real quick. And I think that there's still something here, and I still think that Rated FTR has a lot of life left, and I would love to go after the Trios titles at least one more time to see if we can do it. Like, there's too much.
I agree.
Yeah.
So if you guys think there's juice left in the tank, let's do it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so April 6th, what do you say, Death Riders? Rated FTR versus the Death Riders for the Trios Championships.
Ooh, I like the sound of that. Top guys, out.
Hey, Rated FTR, out.
Sounds even better. Okay.
Thanks, Tom.
has a strained relationship, but a common goal for Rated FTR.
Sometimes
Let's see, Motor City Machine Guns versus FTR.
Group or a tag team or
That could be good, Cursero.
They worked it out right in front of us, so we'll see how it works out.
We saw a lot of good stuff from FTR in all the takeover matches, though. I think we've already seen a lot of that from them.
Didn't start out that way. You did a great job in that interview.
I don't know if they're ever gonna be passing ships in the night ever again. We'll see. Or not ever again, but ever in the future. We're telling some stories tonight. I like that.
But let's take a look back at Revolution earlier this month. This was how the evening ended. Jon Moxley, victorious, still the AEW World Champion. But Swerve, earlier that night,
Swerve is here.
contendership for that AEW World Championship, and he delivered a massive stop to Moxley. But it was Moxley with the answer.
Yeah, rupture of the eardrum. I'm surprised he didn't take the knee out completely with that crowbar as well.
Everybody knows exactly why I'm here. I'm here to call out Jon Moxley, not the Death Riders. The AEW World Champion, Jon Moxley. You better get your ass down here right now and look me eye to eye, man to man, if you got the balls to do so.
Oh, brother. Here we go.
Here we go. It's Mox time.
Jon Moxley, the man 1 week ago.
Oh, there he is.
As the champ, defeated the Rated R superstar Kobe.
So was he just hanging out in like the hot dog area or something, and he heard Swerve call him out?
Swerve said, Moxley, I want you, not the Death Riders. And Moxley is coming out Taz by himself.
He is, but you got to be careful if you swerve. I mean, Mox, you know, he is the Death Riders, and the Death Riders are Mox. I mean, they're one and the same, in my opinion. So you got to be careful if you're Strickland, but that man right there, Strickland, he looks
1 week from Sunday, dang. So we have another little 3-week build feud again. That's been one of the issues with some of this booking recently, is all these 3-week builds to title matches. It's like nothing has enough of a runway to really take off.
Live from Philadelphia. Absolutely, and not only that, we've mentioned it before, and worth mentioning again, it was Dynasty last year that Swerve became the world champ. And we've wondered, could history repeat itself? I think it can. I think straight up, Swerve has what it takes to beat Jon Moxley. And I say straight up, we may not get that with the Death Riders
Let's
around.
get it. When I was at AEW, I was lucky. Moxley walked out right by you. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, see, I could see that, Nathaniel. I think that's a lot more possible right now than Edge and Christian getting together and winning tag titles.
Yeah, for sure.
But maybe by All In. You might be right about that. They're going to have to get started, though. Because they got a lot of making up to do.
I've been allowing things to go on like this for far too long. People have been asking me since October, why haven't I been going after my AEW World Championship? And truth be told, I like to give people enough rope to just hang themselves, and that's you, Jon. Look at you. What happened to you? Jon Moxley used to be revered here in AEW. You and the AEW World Championship used to be synonymous with one another, but now look at you. You hide behind Claudio. You hide behind Wheeler Yuta. You hide behind Pac. Hell, you even hide behind Marina Shafir.
Where's the case at? He doesn't have the case with him. I see Jack Black looking on intensely.
This man still has the nerve to wants to be world champion, but truth be told, you're not even worthy enough to be a champion yourself.
J-Rock, you got it.
And I'm going to be honest with you. I think the reason that you hide that championship inside that little briefcase of yours is because you can't even think you look for it yourself. You can't even look at it with you on your shoulder anymore.
Said what?
Every time that you have a championship defense, you narrowly escape. And last week, you showed the whole world that, oh, by the way, how's your back doing?
I like that Moxley hit the weight room, man. He looks good. Wait, Jack Black? Yeah, he's on the barricade. You don't see him right there?
Everything about Jon Moxley that you used to describe yourself as is now the man looking at you right here, right now.
Oh my. Look at this. Oh boy.
Claudio's right behind Prince Nana. Uh-oh, it's Prince No. Claudio's right behind Prince Nana. Does he even know? Yeah, he looks good right now. I think Moxley is pretty dang buff right now.
That all sounded great. If you believe it. Man, this isn't about me. This is about you. April 6th is you versus you. Swerve versus Swerve at Dynasty. It's not about me. Stop worrying about me. Who are you, really? What are you, really? I know. I listen, I watch, I see everything, I hear everything. I know exactly who you are. I know exactly what you are, and I know what you could be. Damn, I have had some high hopes for you. But I've been disappointed before on April 6th. I will give you
Sent me the return info on Twitter
step
X.
in
Oh, thank you, Radio.
become everything that you can be. You just
Are
have to
they,
ask
so
yourself
what, are they
one
sending another one, or do they just want this one back? Nana is funny.
Not tonight, not just April 6th, but every day. When it's cold and dark and you're in pain and you're tired. When the world is bearing down on your shoulders, when you ain't got no friends left, when everybody is gunning for you, when you have the weight of the entire world on your shoulders, will you endure? Will you put one foot in front of the other and keep going? Or will you look for a way out? Will you take others with you? There's a lot of questions you got to ask yourself. You're not what you think you are. You haven't suffered enough yet.
Ah, okay. Cool, Radio. Yeah, because I love them, man. They're awesome.
My sport has been taken over by billionaires and Hollywood talent agencies and kids who see the world through an Instagram filter and don't know their head from their ass. It's guys like you that give me hope for the future. It's guys like you that make me think everything I put in my mind and my body.
No, it's all good, Radio. It's not your fault.
Was for a reason. But I ain't gonna give it to you. I don't care what kind of punk-ass organization they're running around here.
Something else coming tomorrow. Ooh.
So how far are you willing
Thank you,
to
Radio.
go? Me, I'm willing to go the whole way right now.
Then do it. Fight for the title right now.
Shouldn't be a problem.
Bring out the case.
You are the most dangerous man in AEW, right?
Uh-oh. There's Marina with the crowbar, and Willow's right there with the pipe. Mox spitting bars. Yeah. Mox is pretty good on the mic.
What's wrong, John? You finally finally facing off with somebody smarter than you. Let's get this straight. You want to talk unscripted violence? Boy, I am violence. You bled pints, I bled buckets. You've been in Texas death matches, I won them. I am the most dangerous man in AEW. Whose house? And in Philadelphia in 11 days, I take back the AEW World Championship, and I continue to lead the Dynasty era. And while I'm doing that, you can have fun, continue to play Jon Moxley on TV.
Dang. Look, he's looking crazy in his eyes.
Oh, brother. These guys are going to go here. Yeah. This is, mics have been dropped. And Moxley.
Marina just is leaving now. Willow with the steel pipe.
Very palpable tension here between the champion Jon Moxley and his challenger. 1 week from Sunday, Swerve Strickland, Dynasty, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
He's like, these people don't know me.
AEW World Championship. Oh, Marina. Yeah, Marina's incensed.
Oh, she pulled Willow off of the apron.
And Willow, that turned things around on Shafir.
Well, this is a brawl right here.
I don't think this is what Mox was looking at happening right now. And hence why Claudio is kind of...
Claudio's trying to get her out of here. It's kind of tough right here.
Nana trying to pull Willow off Shafir. And
Willow's trying to get a piece.
ladies lost their cool.
Yeah, that was a fun little segment right here.
Claudio Castagnoli intervening and... Now Willow. A heated exchange between Willow and...
Willow wants a piece.
But fans, right now, I understand that Katsuyori Shibata has commandeered a camera, and we're about to hear from the ops. Take it away,
Shibata's got a camera. Shibata gotta.
Hey man, let me ask you a question. Last week, kind of sunk in that choke a little bit for a little bit of time. I mean, is there anything behind that?
Samoa Joe.
I mean, just fun. Fun.
Bro, come on. He's an annoying dude. It's enjoyable to choke out. I mean, come on.
Alright. So anyway. Hey man.
Just go solo. Look, think about my
Max
former
Caster.
partner. He's doing all right now.
What's he talking about?
No. I'm saying they're chanting my name. Like, let's go, Max. You're the best wrestler alive. Let's go.
I've never heard that.
Hey, Shibata, what's up?
Max getting choked out by Samoa Joe. Is Willow fighting for her man? I think she just doesn't like Marina.
Yeah, come on. Hey, what's up, hometown boys? It's good.
Max Caster got choked out by Samoa Joe.
Let's rock.
Yeah. To the death.
I see what you did there.
To the death.
He's out.
Wait, what? Philadelphia. Dynasty. Max got choked out. I like that he has the Max logo on his pants. Hey, Big Boom. Big Boom AJ. Oh, some nice graffiti right there. 1 week from Sunday is Dynasty. Max is having a rough go at things recently. He is definitely not on the winning end of any of his run-ins recently. I wonder what's to come of this. it's like it keeps happening to him that he's talking about how good he is and he just keeps getting destroyed for it. But I wonder what's like, where could they be going with this? They have the Dynamite Minecraft movie graphic on the screen, but I'm hearing Will Ospreay. Yep, Max got choked out on Max while wearing pants that said Max. He's maxing out the Max. So far, it's been a pretty fun episode of Dynamite. Some good matches, some a bit of storytelling. Not my favorite storytelling. I would say that things are moving forward in certain cases. A little sad that the MJF stuff didn't come together. 1 week from Sunday is Dynasty, so I wonder if maybe Bobby Lashley is going to fight Max, like for Max to gain his respect to get into the Hurt Syndicate or something. Have I seen Shafir fight once? Yeah, I've seen her fight. She used to fight a lot on AEW Dark. But it's not very often these days. I don't know when the last time I saw her actually have a real match on Dynamite. Probably like a year or more. You feel bad for Max? Wow, he's being the foolhardy, egotistical heel that is supposed to get his comeuppance. I'd say he's doing a pretty good job of being that guy who you want to see get choked out, or you want to see him get surprised by a very devastating challenger running up on him. Yeah, she's had matches, but they were, most of the time I've seen Marina Shafir fight in a real match was on Dark. Dynamite wise, I don't know. Maybe she had one of those like little builds with somebody. I don't remember. Hey, it's Jay Whiteo.
Entering himself in the Owen Hart Foundation tournament. As of now, we've got Will Ospreay and Hangman Adam Page both entering themselves. You have history, of course, with both of these men. So where do you stand on
Yeah,
this?
I do, Phantom King.
Big names, Ospreay, Hangman. I think we should add Jay White to that. So what better time than now to officially enter myself in the Owen Hart Foundation tournament. Look, in last year's Owen Hart Cup, it didn't work out too well. I lost to Hangman for the first time, thanks to his buddy Christian. I then ended up injured and out for 3 months. But this year's Cup, no, we're going to win the Cup. We're going to go on to All In Texas and once again have a shot at the AEW World Championship. And if Hangman or the Billy Goat are lucky to cross paths with a Switchblade, well, so be it. But you see, before we get there, there's plenty of other players backstage, I'm sure, that would love to differ with me. So how about one of the original Collision Cowboys returns to Collision this Saturday? And if anybody back there thinks they're more deserving of that spot, show up and state your case to the Switchblade.
The Owen Hart Foundation
Okay.
men's and women's tournament will be kicking off in just a few weeks here in AEW. And
Now we going for a ride. Who are they fighting? Minnesota. Crowd's hype for top player. Must be nice to be getting this sort of reaction from a crowd. The heck is his brother's name? Dante Martin and Dante Martin and something Martin. Darius, that's his name. Versus two guys from around the corner. Yeah, hometown reaction's got to be nice for them. They've been doing a whole lot of nothing everywhere else.
Saw that pending legal case against Dante? We're working on it. My lawyers are still on that. It's been a while. It's slow, you know. Dante back. Oh, just elbow strike.
Could be for the Defy title. I doubt it. I think that.
Edge chop there, and it was an
I think they would have at least shown her with that title on TV if they're gonna put that title online at the pay-per-view.
World Tag Team Champs earlier tonight.
They're watching everything tag team related. They're trying to prove themselves to Jericho. Yeah, I think that browbeating he gave them really hit home with them. Yeah, nice suplex into the kip up by Darius. Here comes Dante. And
You know, at least mention the title or something beforehand. Oh my goodness! Wow, this guy got dropped on his neck.
It was an impressive performance.
Yeah, it really was. And here's the fact that when you're going up against the Death Riders, you know what you're going up against. But when you're going up against a team like Top Flight and AR Fox, right?
Got to do a flip over him. Whee!
Leaping up and over is Dante Martin. Right hand block, jawbreaker.
Ooh, crack your chin. Let's begin. Comes Darius swinging for the fences. Dang, lighting this guy up.
Yeah, wearing him out there. Just keeping him moving. Yeah, they're fired up, Taz.
Yeah, Joe Soup. Easy pop. Oh my God. Oh, Manhattan drop went catastrophic.
Manhattan drop at a very awkward angle for Darius's knee to bend at, but still maintaining the
Manhattan drop was a little off target there.
We're talking about two kids. 25 AEW tag team wins. Could be number 26.
I got to retweet the tweet.
98 wins overall for Dante. 39 for Darius. These are including, of course, single matches, trios matches. Whoa!
Bounce, 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 bam, out, down. Delicious pizza for Ryan. I see you, man. Those are good pizzas.
Now Darius returns to the corner. Oh, fans, it's been made official for this Saturday collision live from Milwaukee, UWM Panthers Arena. Top Flight, Big Bill.
There we go, there we go.
Tag team action.
You can better believe the crew will be watching that one closely. And all of that we heard.
Is Aaron solo with Top Flight? No.
We also heard from Jay White. He's issued an open challenge. Look at the crossover.
Dang. Double under the leg drop. Got him.
Top Flight with victory. Here tonight, the hometown heroes victorious. What will the case be this Saturday night? Collision live from Milwaukee, but we've heard a lot of talk.
No, Aaron Solo's not here at all. AR Fox is out here with them right now.
Ever since I came into AEW, the game has dramatically changed. It's time for
Oh, is this the promo that I was hearing in the background of that commercial break where there was I could just hear it, but I couldn't see it.
When you hear this is where the best wrestle now found, this is where Billy wrestles. It's about restoring the feeling, and Brock, I am the feeling.
Yeah, this is the one. That's the Elevated. Will Ospreay returns next week. I bet you this crowd is like, "Aw, why not this week?" Delaware, that's a state, man. Delaware. Was he fighting Takeshita? I think he's fighting Takeshita tonight.
The greats in our sport, Mark Briscoe, of course. A Hall of Fame tag team career.
What did I put in this? I did put it. Okay. Super Chicken. That's the type of chicken I need to eat. Super chicken. Double the protein.
Konosuke Takeshita, the former AEW International Champion, the man that was dethroned by Kenny Omega earlier this month at Revolution. Now looking to get back into the win column, at least in singles action. It was Takeshita.
This is game over for Mark Briscoe right here. What type of chicken do I like? What do you mean? Free chicken. How about free chicken? Sean, what's up, Sean?
Oh, listen, I wasn't going to come back out, Shivani, but I heard your commentary in the last segment, and I was a little worried about you. So I'm here, buddy. Take the reins. No problem.
Thank you, Don. It's great having you here.
I like free chicken.
Thanks for saving the death, Don. But yeah, lock up here. Takeshita, your guy.
You talking about like what restaurant I like or something like that?
Super rough, super tough, super experienced also.
I'm a big Mark Briscoe fan, believe it or not.
I believe you.
Always have been.
I believe that. I don't believe anything.
I don't like him as a human being. Like, I think he's a degenerate, but he's a phenomenal professional wrestler.
Dang, big boot, evaded.
Look at him.
Mark Briscoe with the Karate Kid stance.
The only thing different you and Mark Briscoe now is
chicken plucker.
Okay.
Nice, flipped out of it. Free chicken. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Look at this. I'm not finished with you. Joe Soup. $5. Look at this. Your first super chat of the day, Joe Soup. Free chicken. Hashtag free chicken. Yo. Joe Soup. Thank you, man. Wow. $5, man. Hooking it up. Hooking it up and cooking it up.
Briscoe able to kick
Briscoe.
out.
Thank you so much, man.
Themselves, sometimes when you suplex someone off the ropes, you can ding up the back of your own head. That happens. That's a real thing.
What have you been saying to Takeshita since losing at
Joe Soup doing the dang thing.
We're not changing anything. Kenny Omega had a great night that night. I'm not going to deny it. But listen,
Thank you
Takeshita
so
is a
much.
young man.
$5.
He's the best rope-to-rope wrestler I think I've ever seen.
Very
So
awesome
we're
of
gonna
you,
be
man.
fine. We
Thank
take
you for the
long
generosity.
view, Shivani. We don't panic like these people do.
Remember, still to come tonight, our main event, Timeless Toni Storm teams up with Thunder Rosa to take on Penelope Ford.
Last time I had a Chick-fil-A, it was really good. Dudley and I had some Chick-fil-A. I haven't really had KFC in a while. I don't know. Maybe Chick-fil-A. I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know. Also, there's really good chicken that you get from the really good chicken you can get from normal like grocery stores. You know, they have those chickens that are just in the plastic thing where they're already cooked for you and everything. Those are pretty good sometimes. Most of the time.
Back vertical, no, through the ropes, out to the apron.
I'm not finished with you.
Interesting. DDT by the Alpha Konosuke.
Dang, DDT'd on the apron.
Because this match continues live on Dynamite.
How am I doing on the rent for the month? Not the greatest. We need to hit this daily tip goal a few more times. Need to hit it a little bit more often next month, I think.
Got to keep on Briscoe. He's resilient. Don, I was saying
Yeah, when you cook it yourself, it's cool too, but I don't think he's asking that. I think he's asking like where I like to get it from.
So I wanted you to know that so you don't read
Rotisserie chicken, that's what they're called, yeah.
No, I
trademark that, Doucheface Jones.
Can't get enough of that.
Making your own soup and stuff is awesome.
Your line was better than mine.
Yeah, never boneless. Never boneless, dude.
What a strong clothesline by Takeshita. Gets him to cover here.
Ooh, and Mark Briscoe barely got out of that. Takeshita,
It's like you can get so much more out of it if you have the bones.
in AEW. Just so powerful, so strong. Just
6'3",
Mark Briscoe just getting tenderized over here.
a great athlete. Did I mention he's a decathlete?
Every time
Tag me the next chicken. Nice, man. I'm not finished with you. Yeah, man. Bronstromon, the most powerful Pokemon. Bronstromon.
Correct. Right now, Takeshita looking dominant. Maybe a spot of blood.
Could actually make Mark Briscoe a little bigger since he's not hanging with 52 guys anymore. Dude, that conglomeration stuff was just the pits to me. I was like, man, what is this?
What's that? Takeshita speaks English. Pretty good English, too.
Just throw a bunch of guys together.
I don't think that's great Japanese, but these men are going.
Oh my goodness. Yo, radio. Oh my goodness.
What a sick individual Mark Briscoe
Look at this.
Why'd you say that?
Because he said he likes it. He likes getting hit in the face.
Yo, radio, thank you so much. Look at this. Radio's on top of the TV. Radio's on top of the tree. $20 as far as the eye can see. Thank you so much, radio. What a epic contribution. Thank you very much. Radio! How awesome of you. Thank you so much. Radio's your favorite, Donovan?
Sending Briscoe on the
Yeah,
top
radio's
rope.
epic. Thank you so much, radio.
Well, he's 6'3", Don. Now he's 7'4". Correct. Second rope. He's not standing on
What
your
an incredible contribution.
The Alpha Konosuke Takeshita, Mark Briscoe battling one-on-one. Here tonight live on Dynamite, both men in the ropes, and it's Briscoe.
Oh my God.
Disgusting pig he is.
I feel like there was a little crimson spit in the air there.
Right. The corner teeth, man, dug right down the forehead.
Ouch. He bit Takeshita's head and then spit part of his head out. Ew.
Of the year, AEW Rise to the Top is stepping into a squared circle, a trailer park.
Ew.
Crazy money. Bell time is tomorrow, March 27th for this action-packed double main event. Be sure to
I've played that game, Rise to the Top.
As Mark Briscoe applying pressure to Konosuke Takeshita.
You guys played that game, AEW Rise to the Top?
Big elbow strike.
You notice the referees all seem to have a bias against anyone in the Don Callis
I streamed it a little bit, and I also have the video of it on my YouTube channel if you guys want to check it out.
Those are throat strikes, Taz.
Magically delicious.
Thank you very much. That's a knife edge.
Big hell stab there by the practitioner of Redneck Kung Fu, Mark Briscoe.
Big judo chop.
It's not a judo chop. There's no chopping in judo. Don't say that.
There's no chopping in judo.
Just one of different shows, okay? Please. Briscoe drags Takeshita to the
Tires.
outside. And now Briscoe kick through the ropes.
Okay, that was pretty impressive.
As Takeshita, though, charging in. He's rattled from Briscoe, and Briscoe pouring it on.
Mark Briscoe flipping off the apron on top of Konosuke. There's a demon mask in the corner. An Oni mask.
You're not wrestling, though. But I understand your point.
Dang, front flip through the ropes.
Really? That's kind of gross. Briscoe, he's not related. Cannonball.
This is ridiculous. What is this now? Look at him using his security guy.
The security guy's got a mohawk. This is a little bit ridiculous.
Security guy's got a mohawk.
You're the best analyst in the game, Taz. As Mark Briscoe. Now walking that.
Dang, elbow drop off the barricade. Briscoe's rolling, man. Rolling and patrolling for this win here. It's highly doubtful he's about to get it, but he's getting some offense. Jackie, what's up?
To the ring. And Briscoe now could be poised to deliver that froggy bow.
This is awesome.
Here comes the
Froggy bow, nothing there. Catch the out of there. Oh, goodness.
But Briscoe, though, back up to his feet. Down.
Dang.
The leg is hooked. The cover's made, but Takeshita escapes.
They have the women's match? No.
Don Callis has dropped the headset, going to the ring.
It looks like Briscoe right
Trying to
now
unlock
has
Booker
momentum.
T on 2K25.
Protesting.
Huh.
But that could be a J driller for Takeshita, but no. Takeshita, Briscoe had that momentum there. This thing could go either way.
Don Callis has been like the hardest working man in show business tonight. He's been out here for half the show.
It's either way here. Good again by Takeshita. Catching Briscoe square on the chin, but no, Takeshita got caught that time. Briscoe brings him over the top. The exploder. He's going for another
What's this?
one.
Another one?
Takeshita
No.
elbowed his way
Guess
out,
it's
got
like
his
quit
own.
that.
Strong legs there, Taz.
He got his level low.
Dang, another one. Wow.
Briscoe and Takeshita, these two men just exchanging. And now Takeshita gaining the upper hand, but
You have to get all the legends card. Well, good luck with that. I don't know how to do that. No. Briscoe kicks out.
no idea how Briscoe kicked out.
Callis is losing it.
Tremendous toughness being shown by Briscoe, but Takeshita lining up. This shot swinging a miss. Now Briscoe.
Here comes
the double underhook.
Oh my God, he really dropped him on his head, it looked like.
I think he's
Jay
good. And that was a
Driller.
tough landing for Takeshita. And now Takeshita covered two. And the foot on the bottom rope. Well, Briscoe collected the arm, the right arm of Takeshita, so it didn't go on the rope. And you can't grab everything. I mean, the smart mat
Of course.
sense, knowing
Here we
where you
go.
are.
Comes another ref didn't see it spot.
Right. This is a fantastic match we're watching, guys, between two top caliber athletes.
Briscoe absolutely planted.
Where's the distraction at? Where's the controversial outcome? Oh, he just got out of it for some reason.
And he connected that time with a big elbow, rolling elbow. Briscoe crumbles, and now Takeshita
Raging Fire. There we go. So there was no controversy. He just somehow wiggled out of it after catching his finisher.
That could have went either way. I mean, that's a cliche line, but it could have went either way. What a battle.
Takeshita wins.
Well, Takeshita, an impressive come from behind.
I knew this was coming, man. I knew this was coming. Takeshita with a hard-fought victory.
Wants to challenge us to a world
Yeah, it's the Death Riders.
championship match at Dynasty. Dax and Cash, I already hate your guts.
Huh.
But Cope, you're the most sinister of all. You tried to rip me from my family. You tried to manipulate me. My family is much stronger.
Yeah, Takeshita's great, man.
You guys are pathetic. As the going gets tough, you freaking bicker, start throwing hissy fits. Was für eine Kindergartentruppe seid ihr denn?
Gentlemen, it's your arrogance, it's your cockiness that we really find hard to stomach. You see, after everything you have done to us in previous weeks, it is you who has the audacity to challenge us.
Us.
Nah. You see, that's not how things work around here.
He forgot his white shirt.
AEW Dynasty. It is we that challenge you. We challenge you to survive the Death Riders.
Yes, survive. You must survive the death ride. You must survive it. You can't stop it. You can only hope to contain it. See how well that happens. Moon Raider. Hey, the Death Riders, and now we got the Moon Raider. I see you. Oh yeah, make sure you guys click my link. Click the link, HelloFresh link. Get yourself HelloFresh. Use my coupon code. Get free high protein add-on to your box for life, and on top of that, you can get up to 10 free meals in your box as well. Get it sent to your house. Also, they pay me mad cash if you guys subscribe, and you can pause your subscription or cancel your subscription at any time after you get your first box. So if you decide you want to put it on hold, or you don't want to get them anymore, or any of that stuff, you're not locked into like a 3-week or 4-week or 2-week program. You can just start it up, see if you like it, and then if you do, keep on getting them. That's another really cool way to support the channel here, because they pay me mad cash if you guys click the link and use my coupon code. So get it going, man. Get yourself some easy to make meals, and also it helps me out too. Help me help you. Help you help me. I'm gonna be getting mine once I have a little bit of extra cash to spend on it. That way I can show it off to you guys. I might even do a stream of me cooking up what's in the box, showing you guys what it looks like, showing you what kind of ingredients and instructions and all that. Because I've had Factor, I've had Factor show up. I've had Blue Apron show up. I've never had a sponsorship with HelloFresh before, so I'm looking forward to testing it out and showing you guys. But I do hear great stuff about it. I don't hear anything controversial, so I'm looking forward to checking it out and showing it to you guys as well. But you can get ahead of the curve by getting into yourself already. And you can know that you're actually helping out the stream to continue as well. What a win-win situation. So the main event's going to be Thunder Rosa, I think. HelloFresh is great. Wife went through cancer treatment and it made meals easy. Wow, that sucks that she went through that, but I'm glad that the meals helped out. I think Rated FTR can win the trios titles. It's weird that they have them having interpersonal strife during this. I have a feeling they're not going to do it. But maybe that's to throw us off and make us think that they're not going to do it. Maybe it'll galvanize their friendship again if they do win the titles. Right now, they seem like they're not on the same page.
What transpired between them and MJF tonight?
Hey, it's a toot.
MJF, is he in or is he out?
Can you give us a second, please?
It's MJF's girlfriend.
Please. Look, Pete, all I'm saying is that you told us to take a vacation, and then we see you on TV hugging with MJF?
Exactly. Look, buddy. After your performance at Revolution, you guys earned some time off. I don't get time off. I came to work because our business never stops, the money never sleeps. Now, we've been talking about adding a fourth member for some time now.
That's cool, Joe Soup.
What's the problem?
So you like him?
Yes, I like him.
Okay, you like him, but, I mean, this is MJF. This kid's got a reputation.
I don't like him.
He does have a reputation.
He's not to be trusted.
He is grimy.
Says that about him.
Listen, MJF has some reprehensible qualities. And that's what I like. His qualities could do good for our business. Now, we're the Hurt Syndicate. If you guys don't want him in, I respect the dynamic. We can revisit this. But right now, let's focus on this big Bill situation. Are we all on the same page?
As always. Let's hurt people.
Let's hurt people.
Hurt Syndicate getting back on the
Okay.
same page right
We touched upon it again today. I like that.
I agree with Bobby Lashley.
Glad they came back to that. One fall. Penelope Ford coming out here. Is she the losingest woman? Like, they never give her a win. She might get one tonight, though. Well, a proxy win.
Earlier this month, Bayne, Penelope Ford
Whoa.
teamed up to defeat Thunder Rosa and Chris Statlander. It was Bayne landing that fatal
Bayne.
descent on the former AEW Women's World Champion Thunder Rosa.
Can't see her.
Won the match, but now coming up 1 week from Sunday.
Did I put her like between her? That looks funny right there. She's looking through her arm.
Timeless Toni Storm has had plenty of battles through AEW, there's no doubt.
Are we as sharp as it gets? Let's see. There we go. Kind of blurry for a bit. Between her and Bunny, who loses the worst? Her, because she's losing recently. Bunny hasn't lost here in a while. Yeah, for sure, Legato.
It seemed like Thunder Rosa was worried more about becoming the champion than she was at tag team match. Joining her, accompanied by Luther from stage 7.
Am I gonna have to flip her? I'm gonna have to flip her. World champion. Oh, it's time. It's time to get timeless.
Twin Cities have not experienced a stall to this magnitude in decades. That's my point. Thank you. I mean, I for one am disappointed Justin Roberts didn't use their new tag team name. Oh yeah, why don't you share that with the audience? I don't want to spoil it. Toni Storm said it best herself. I don't want to.
Let's see. There we go. Let's get timeless.
But Shivani, you actually brought up a good point. Not that I'm shocked, but you did bring up a good point. And what you had said was about Thunder Rosa kind of more focused on the AEW Women's Championship that Toni.
We're getting timeless, guys.
I get what you're saying. Rosa's got to really stay focused on this tag team matchup here.
I agree. Let's see if she can, Taz. If she's going to start things.
Hi, Guy. Good night. Will to Tuesday night. Yvonne, is this your rhyme?
Megan Bayne striding confidently to the center of the ring.
We're getting timeless.
Rolling through and now takes the side headlock.
I didn't see the sign. What did it say?
Bayne has that height. Fans coming
Okay,
up
we're not timeless anymore.
Live from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Wheeler Yuta and Dax Harwood, 1-on-1. And Top Flight will be facing Brian Keith, Big Bill this Saturday.
Yeah, I don't think she's with AEW anymore, but that I was saying that because I pretty much knew that. I'd say losing today is worse than losing in the past.
And Jamie Hayter returns to action to face Queen Amanada this Saturday night. And plus, oh wow, look at this. Jay White, Switchblade Jay White taking on Kevin Knight. Young standout.
Who the heck is Kevin Knight?
Ring of Honor as of late on a roll, trying to take that momentum into
Who the heck is that? It's Timeless Gritty, yep.
Look at this blockbuster announcement, mixed tag team match. John Moxley, Marina Shafir versus Swerve Strickland Willow. 1 week from tonight at Dynamite.
Megan Bayne doesn't want that heat. She tagged out.
From the AEW Women's World Champion, timeless Toni Storm.
Smart move, I think.
Oh, I saw the sign. Yeah, that's what Toni Storm called the Toni Storm called them earlier.
Switched it pretty quick.
Stay down.
Right. Ooh, midsection. As Penelope.
What's this?
Behind the
Oh,
champion.
little arm drag.
And now, knee, but no. Toni
Marina's having a match next week. Nice.
with a German suplex. Now Rosa, the legal lady. Double team maneuver here. They got a few seconds to
Crack
pull
go
this
back.
off. Big leg drop there by Thunder Rosa.
She was about to go for the pin, but she's like, oh, no, not yet.
Instead, applying some tag team pressure to Penelope Ford.
Why not this week? Because they're out of time.
Great as a team. Look at this.
Launching off the back of her partner, Toni Storm. The drop kick connects in the corner.
Did it say who she's fighting, Legato?
Penelope, though,
I
breaks
missed
free.
it.
Any concern I had about working together, unfounded.
Well, fans, don't go anywhere. Our main event continues live on Dynamite. People are actually chanting the name of his team.
Yes, they are. They're into it, man.
Called branding, Taz. It's catchy.
Mixed tag match.
Kind of an X-rated town, I guess. You know what I mean, Siobhan?
I know what you mean, man.
Who's she teaming with against who?
That's where the whole
Moxley and her. Oh, okay, okay.
Nasty comes from. Oh, yeah.
Or Minnesota Wild, right?
Oh, Minnesota Fats. Shoulder to the midsection being delivered by Megan Bayne. And Thunder Rosa Just carried out of the corner.
Megan Bayne just very strong over here.
Just burst onto the scene here, Tony.
Yeah, she has burst onto the scene with a woman of very few words.
Done all but take over the women's division.
Yeah, she is so dominant. You mentioned statuesque earlier, Taz. Absolutely.
Dang, nice suplex.
Yes, no, she is.
Yeah, and just
butterfly, double unhook throw right there by Bayne.
So confident and really borderline arrogant.
Borderline arrogant.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think she
Rocking Evolve after this, guys. So if you haven't watched Evolve yet, get on over to my Twitch channel, guys. Twitch.tv/Gritty Urban Saga. We're doing the entire episode, and it won't be like this. It won't be like where it's just pictures of people. It'll be the actual show itself on the screen. So get on over here. We're gonna check it out every Wednesday after Dynamite.
Tough girl out of Philly, that's for sure. And speaking of injuries, Thunder Rosa, she referenced it herself. She was injured, was forced to vacate the AEW Women's World Championship, was never officially beaten.
Giving them extra time tonight.
And as you know,
We're already in overtime now.
Not forgotten, as we heard earlier.
Bayne maintaining control of the wrist of Thunder Rosa.
A brand new episode of Evolve came out today. Right at the start of Dynamite it came out, so I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. As you can see. Unless I had it on like in a different window or something. But no, I did not. I have not seen it yet. But we shall see. We shall see shells by the seashore.
Working together quite effectively, Tony.
Yeah, it's not surprising. They've been together for a couple of weeks now.
Wow, raw strength. Penelope now standing moonsault press.
Penelope's so good, man. What a raggedy tragedy of booking that they've done for her.
I mean, in the gym, not on TV.
One of the biggest misses out of this whole entire thing for me, man. She's got a freaking incredible look. Credentials like crazy. She's wrestled almost everywhere, done almost everything that you can do besides like win titles and stuff. But that doesn't slow her down. I just wish that they'd done more with her.
Back live, AEW Dynamite. Our main event is underway. Thunder Rosa, Timeless, Toni Storm taking on Penelope Ford and Toni Storm's challenger in 11 days' time at Dynasty.
In 11 days' time at Dynasty. Megan Bayne with a clobbering clothesline, leaping clobbering clothesline. Thunder Rosa down and out.
As you can see why we are now in the overtime, guys.
Penelope and Megan Bayne are working together very well here. Dang, with some extra oomph on it. Dude, Thunder Rosa's getting tenderized over here. Is she on punishment or something? Uh-oh. Penelope's licking her. Taz like interesting.
Thunder Rosa able to kick out.
Toni is just now getting to her feet. There she is, as you can see.
That was that cheap shot from Penelope Ford that dropped the champion. But Toni Storm undaunted.
We hurt people.
Thunder Rosa. Powerful elbow strikes being exchanged center of the ring. And Thunder Rosa thought she got the better of it, but no.
Dang.
Both women, the same idea. Both women go down.
Both of them take each other out.
Penelope and Thunder Rosa. Thunder's got to get to Toni Storm. You got to get there, Rosa.
She's close, Taz.
You got to get there.
Tags made. Both
Okay. Toni Storm, hot tag coming through, trying to chop down Megan Bayne. It's not working.
Swinging a miss. 2 avoided now. Jawbreaker.
Ooh, jawbreakers. Bayne still not left her feet.
Megan Bayne winding up. Placing the jaw. Oh no!
There we go. Megan Bayne's down, crashing into the steel steps.
And now connects the DDT on the floor.
Yeah. Yeah, Legato. Deanna is such a weird case.
Penelope, she dodged the lariat, connects with the cutter. But meanwhile, Thunder Rosa. Boot to the midsection, kick to the head, and now
Death Valley. Wow, Penelope got rocked.
Yeah, but was the exchange made? Thunder Rosa, is she the legal lady?
Yeah, sadly, Legato. Sadly.
I'm not sure, Tony. I frankly lost track, but right now, Bayne and Thunder Rosa
Center of the ring, it was Fate's Descent.
We'll see. Maybe they're doing the, like, oh my god, what was that?
The tag team match earlier this month.
You saw that? It was almost like the F5, but she twisted Thunder Rosa around and landed her right on her face. Maybe they're trying to do a thing here, like what they did with Britt Baker and Jamie Hayter, like how they were friends, and then it slowly turned into people wanted to see them fight each other. Maybe Penelope will end up in some sort of feud with Megan Bayne. Megan Bayne's not hurt at all. Where is Jamie? I have no idea. She's probably back there with Wardlow eating a nice meal. Oh goodness. Big pump kick right to Penelope. Megan Bayne kicks out.
Strong lower body on that kick out. Absolutely, good call.
Toni Storm just trying to beat some respect into Megan, but it's not working.
Megan Bayne repeated shots, but Bayne hoists up the champion. And now Fate's Descent on Toni Storm.
F5 type of thing.
The champion. The cover's made.
Dang, she pinned Toni Storm. Wow. Dude, that move must really hurt. Jeez, Megan Bayne. Wow. Put Toni Storm down with no doubt about it. No cheating, no nothing.
Puts her AEW Women's World Championship on the line against Megan Bayne, and it is official for Dynasty. The Death Riders will put their AEW World Trios Championship.
Penelope got a win.
Rated FTR plus Kenny Omega looks to defend his AEW International Championship against Ricochet and Steve.
Dang, Thunder Rosa did not take the pin like I thought. I thought Thunder Rosa would be the one to take the pin if that team was going to lose. They're building it up to the pay-per-view.
Catch all the action for Dynasty live on Prime Video, and fans will see you this Saturday on TNT and Max for Collision.
Collision. Rah, 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 rah. There you guys have it. That is AEW Dynamite for the night. Man, I would say a pretty dang good episode. Pretty eventful. Pretty fun. Good matches. Let's have ourselves a little chat about this. Let's find out what you guys thought about it. Let's get over here. Main event was fun. Yeah, that was a good back and forth there. Surprising outcome that really helps to legitimize Megan Bayne a little bit more, and in a setting where it's actually a match instead of just her constantly beating people up outside the ring. And like I don't see that sort of thing as very helpful. Things like squash matches versus local talent, things like just catching people after a match is over and beating them up, like that stuff doesn't really legitimize a person as much as just straight up beating people in matches. So I really liked what this did for Megan Bayne here. Let's have ourselves a little scoring here. So if you watched this episode, which is the 26th of March 2025 episode of Dynamite, we are about a week and 4 days away from Dynasty. I want to know what score you guys would give this episode of Dynamite. Now keep in mind it's from 1 to 10, obviously the higher the better, but the highest score I'm going to take is going to be an 8.4 out of 10, so that'd be the ceiling, and the lowest score I'm going to take would be a 7.0 out of 10. So 7.0 to 8.4, anywhere in between, you're golden. And I want your score before the end of this song right here. Let's get it. What score would you give it, guys? Let's find out. Da, 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 da. Think she'll find a way to lose? You're probably right. You're probably right, but maybe, gosh, man, why would they? Why would they give her the title and just have her lose it real quick? I've seen weirder things happen. I'd be all right with it as long as they just shake some stuff up and make it interesting. These like longer than average title reigns with these very short builds between title defenses that are just people who really haven't been on that level, and then they're just suddenly like elevated to that level for 3 weeks and then they disappear. That stuff needs to wane off. They need to stop doing that as often. It's becoming extremely expected. It's becoming increasingly making the product look like a factory. It doesn't feel like it has a soul behind it. It's like it's just, oh, here comes a title defense. Oh, here comes somebody who's going to be there for 3 weeks and then disappear. And it's hard to get invested in any one wrestler when they're here today, gone tomorrow so often. It's like your title picture looks very vacuous and just not like something you'd really feel or that I really feel rewarded for investing in. So I hope that they'll stop doing that as often. What is 7.99, says Joe Soup. You got it. And you get a what's up for phrasing it in the form of a question. I got you. Now, who else? Strange says 7.8. Thank you, Strange. What is 7.34? Really? Okay. 7.34 says Carstero. And you get a what's up for phrasing it in the form of a question. What is 7.85? Says Radio. 7.85. Radio gets a what's up for phrasing it in the form of a question. Crazy says 7.46. This is going to be kind of close here, I think. Thank you, Crazy. Thank you, Radio. Thank you, Carstero. Thank you, Strange. And Ringmaster says 7.2. Thank you, Ringmaster. All right, last but not least, my score. I gotta say these shows are getting a little more like a cohesive piece of episodic television instead of just match after match, and they're finding ways to kind of stitch together the matches and the storytelling segments a little bit better. It's not so much like somebody gets like bloodied and almost killed, and then it goes right back to the announce table and like, so up next we're gonna see this match. It's like there's no gravity to the situations. At least they're letting some things kind of marinate and allowing them to trickle over into the commentary. The gravity of things happening on your show needs to be put over by the people who are like the voice that's coming through the TV to kind of stitch these things together. And I feel like tonight they did a pretty good job of making things matter more than just the segment they're in. As a lot of times on Dynamite or Collision, things live in this box by themselves, and it's like people don't know each other, people don't interact with each other. It's like as soon as they come through the curtain, it matters so much. It's like the most important thing these people are doing in their entire lives, and then as soon as they go back behind that curtain, that box is over with. They don't come across each other backstage. They never talk again. Tonight was different. Things are actually kind of showing that the edges between storylines are blurring into something that's more cohesive and makes the show an overall much more enjoyable show to watch when it's not just this segment and nothing interconnects or it's like nobody knows each other all of a sudden. So I got to give them props tonight for making it more watchable, more enjoyable as an episodic piece of television that makes me want to see what happens next instead of just match. Okay, see you next week, or match. Okay, one storytelling segment. Let's get back to the wrestling, and not letting any of that marinate and have its own impact on the atmosphere surrounding things. And I feel like they would have been better served to treat it like this from the start of the Death Rider stuff. because I feel like that's something that kind of diffused the ambience that should be around an invasion type of angle, or an angle where there's a group that's trying to just decimate everybody. I think that ambience should have been stitched together better over the whole show, and there shouldn't have been people immune to it or just boxed off in their own thing, and the Death Riders weren't anything that they ever talked about, mentioned, interacted with. There was just, it's like they dropped that ambience that should have been this dark cloud that was over everything and made it more serious. It's like there were certain people who dealt with it, and then there was a whole other piece of the show that just had nothing to do with it, and it seemed like people were just oblivious. This is better, and I like the way they did it tonight. Of course, the matches were good. A little overblown. I think they could have shortened up every single match on this fight card. I think one match should have stuck out tonight. One match should have stuck out, and they should have just picked it. Pick the one match that's actually going to have the most impact on the next couple weeks, and let that be the one that really hammered it home, so people had something to talk about tomorrow. Because as it is now, there were matches that lasted longer than they should have, and it just kind of made everything blend together a little bit too much when it comes to a standout match. It's like everything was good, and then it got to that next level where it's like you're trying to make a match good when you could have elevated one match to really be that standout one that everybody be talking about. Because who's going to be talking about Kenny Omega and Blake Christian? Okay, so you overblew the match a little bit. You still made it a kind of squashy match, so nobody's going to be talking about it. Then you have the Mark Briscoe match, good match, but then you also had the Mark Davis match. You know, it's like I just feel like they could have had one that stood out, and the Fletcher match. I don't know, man. I just think that they should have delegated and really understood what match is going to be the most meaningful for the next coming weeks. And I think that would have helped set this show apart a bit more than the average Dynamite, even though I do feel like this is a better Dynamite. So, gosh, what a surprising ending to the show. I was wondering why are they main eventing the women again, but it makes sense now. That was a good choice, because any other match would have ended the show. It wouldn't have been as meaningful. So I really like the match placement. A lot of times the match placement can mess up your show. You know, I'm gonna go 7.8. I think that this is, maybe even 7.85. A good example of how Dynamite would be a lot more interesting and enjoyable for me. Yeah, I'm gonna go 7.85. 7.85. Good show. Definitely another step in the right direction. All right, so everyone's scores added together equals 53.49. We're going to divide that by how many scores we got here. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 scores. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 scores. Yeah. Okay, so 53.49 divided by 7 equals 7.64142857142857. 571. Jeez. That is a very long number to say they got a half a point. Let's give them half a point. You're shocked they let the women in the show? This is the second time in 2 weeks, right? It's back to back. There we go. 7.5. It's a good showing. I also have a pay-per-view coming up pretty soon, so that's going to be that's going to be probably an easy point for them. Their pay-per-views are normally just undeniably great. You just got access back. Oh, nice, Kelly. That's good. That's good news, man. Well, there you guys have it. As I was saying previously, get over to my Twitch channel, guys. If you're on YouTube, twitch.tv/Gritty Urban Saga. That's where we're going to be rocking and rolling for the remainder of this stream. YouTube stream is about to go off the air, so if you'd like to continue hanging out with us. And we're also going to be doing a full episode of the wrestling show that's going to be on the screen, not just stagnant pictures of wrestlers. Get on over here. We're starting it right away. I will see you there. And everybody who's already on Twitch, stick around, because we're not done yet. But that was the chat.